Precious souls, welcome back. This is going to be a quick read on what you need to know today. I've already tapped into your higher self. I've set the intention. This will find the people that need to hear this message. Some of it may just be aspects of this message you're meant to hear, but for others, this will be the complete message. Take what feels in your soul that you're meant to hear, because I'm reading for a collective. If you get called to have a personal reading one-on-one online with me, email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. Holy doodle, we've got lots of cards coming out. You can also subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. All right, one more, please, Spirit. Well, I feel like we're clearing out some energy here. Can you hear me, guys? A little bit of a rat race. My life is getting busy, busy, busy. But that's what I like. All right, so first card. Someone is definitely, with the Five of Swords, doing something deceitful in the background, okay? Trying to get away with something. Has a lot to do with a relationship that was definitely finished before it even really took flight, I'm hearing, okay? As a result, you've gone through a tower moment. You've already gone through this, I'm hearing. This is old news to you. It's like the foundation you were building on was not going to take you to the best place you were meant to be. So it literally crumbled, and it's like I'm hearing burned, and you're like the phoenix rising out of it. That's beautiful, but that's what I'm seeing. Knight of Wands, this person's going to come trotting back. Just know that they're still in that player energy. This is someone who's still, even though they've done some healing, they're not there yet. And this might have been somebody who was meant to be a lesson. So take it as that, leave them behind. Sometimes, well, more often than not, we get another repeat of the person that we were involved with coming back to make sure we really learned. Okay. So it's like closing out a chapter. And if you felt this person's energy lingering, holding you back in any way, or like you're constantly thinking of this individual, even though you've already let them go, this is that result is a kind of a sense of closure that maybe you or this other person needed. That is the truth with the Ace of Swords. And also, I'm feeling like there's a great sense of clarity that will come from this. If this person comes forward, you've already experienced a lot of clarity on a deeper soul level. I'm hearing like definitely healing emotions and seeing repeated patterns, closing them out. And what you have to say, which will inevitably, most likely be the choice is, I just need you to know that I was serious. We're done. But in such a compassionate way, I'm feeling that it's like, because you're no longer ruled by reactions. It's more of a gentle trying to help them to understand, but not wasting any more time. This person used to pull on your energy. They really harvested your energy. They came to you for advice all the time. They came to you because of your deeper wisdom, but they didn't know when to stop. They weren't offering anything in return. You were like a giant spiritual and emotional encyclopedia that they weren't. They were signing out the book, sticking it back on the shelf while they went and played the field, coming back doing the same. And they don't get to do that anymore. Okay, so from now on, if this person wants your information, they can make an appointment with you like everybody else I'm hearing. So you might be someone who has some kind of a healing social media platform or whatever it is that you do. You recognize that this person was draining your resources very selfishly as a result of their unhealed aspects. You know what it takes to heal them, but you don't need to take them by the hand to do it. They can skin their knees and learn just like you because that's what they need to do. This is very important. Do not enable their behavior by making excuses for them any longer. Thank you, Spirit. No more of these? All right. Yeah, Queen of Swords. When I split the deck before I was told I don't need these cards, this is, you have very strong discernment now. You made that choice to take the high road that meant pouring into you like no others ever did. Okay, you were always the one pouring into everybody else. Now you see the object of this game was to start pouring love, appreciation, respect, and devoting your energy and resources to yourself. I just split the deck. I've got taken the leap of faith with new beginnings, right? This is what you learned. And this is what you walked away from. Anything that held you back, any blockages, any addictions, any people, any old defense mechanisms. Thank you. Yes, you're someone who just wouldn't wouldn't stop. You didn't know defeat, right? You just kept going, trying to help this person. But you can, you're meant to inspire, and I'm hearing delight people by through your actions, like delight them. Like they are so delighted to see, so excited to see you in your natural flow state that they want that. They want to be a part of that. They want to learn how you did it. So, your energy is very valuable. So just sharing it with anybody, because the old version of you, I'm hearing, was always the one that was never chosen, was always like a stepping stone for other people. That's the old version that literally crumbled. Okay. That was what was meant to help you see the true value you hold. So you don't waste your time anymore with people that don't reciprocate or that don't have something to offer you back. You also won't feed into these games they play where they come in and kind of trauma dump on you just to get your resources, your energy. Oh, that's too bad. Let me explain how that worked out and how to do this and that. No, it's about you're now pouring it into yourself. And there were many that used to laugh at you and say, look at you. You're an underachiever, I'm hearing. Look at you. You haven't done anything with your life. That's because you were busy healing the world, giving it to everybody else. But now that you've healed yourself and are continuing that healing, the tower again. The tower again, guys. Now that you're doing that, you've learned from this tower moment, okay? You've been stripped down to the bare bones, and it felt like your entire world was caving in, and the entire version of you and everything you knew about life, everything you once believed, is no longer true, and you're finding yourself maybe a little bit alone, but you find comfort in it. Because in your aloneness, you're starting to discover you've got a whole lot of spiritual guidance coming. They've always been around you, but it's like now they can come in the forefront because your mind is being silenced from all of the betrayal you've experienced, all of the opinions from others, everything that once blocked you from these beautiful gifts and blessings. Thank you, Spirit. That is incredible. What do we need to know moving forward for this wonderful collective that's watching at this time? I know that you're meant to share your gifts with others, but you will have strong discernment doing so. You will no longer try to look at everybody and pick them up as a project to work on that feels like you must, like they were sent to you to be fixed or healed. But you instead will wait for those who want to heal themselves. They will find inspiration by watching you, and they will approach you, and you will know which ones are serious and which ones are just trying to get in your energy. That's beautiful. Yeah, you are no longer imprisoning yourself or any self-sabotage. You're no longer in your head about this. You're seeing that there is nothing that can hold you back now that you're coming to these realizations that you once were the one who allowed others to hold you back. Remember, we've got to take accountability. If we're not taking accountability, we haven't gone through our healing journey yet. Everything we bring into our life is a result of how we feel about ourselves on the inside. This is what we need to break through. Where did these feelings come from? Usually it's childhood. We literally come here, choose our parents that are going to be best to really put us through these hard lessons. So we learn from them. We come out the other side very healed, very much ascended, very much in a higher vibrational frequency, and very much manifesting the life of our dreams and helping others while we do it, okay? It's like the two go hand in hand. What you give out, you get back. That's why there's no place in this world for being vindictive. You left, you went on to calmer waters. They're telling me to let you read the words, okay? Calmer waters, healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, things calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, and journeys, because you are on a brand new journey at this time. This is one that's going to bring so much love into your heart, I'm hearing. It's going to teach you how to open up your heart space and see there's something so incredibly beautiful about being in love, loving others, and feeling that love come back to yourself. Appreciating every aspect of yourself, knowing that that little trooper has carried you through so many heartaches and gotten you to this point. So there's a sense of respect for this version of you that you let go of, that you finally released and put to bed. And you take that torch and you carry it forward and you say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Goosebumps right now. Don't know if you can see this massively. Okay, your spirit guides Show them appreciation, especially your ancestors as well. They've carried you to the point where you are, as well as this old version of yourself. A high level respect goes out to these beautiful, powerful light beings, all of them, that have carried you as far as you are at this time. And never give up on yourself. And when you feel like things are getting difficult, just know that it's these towers that they helped to put in your place to get you onto another area of your life where you're better served. Thank you, Spirit. They want you to know that this is happening for you. Absolutely everything in your life is happening for you. Everything, especially the difficult people, especially these events that feel like they knock you right on your butt. All of those are to help move you in a direction that is going to serve you best. I'm hearing some of you out there, you have actually been stripped down from resources to try to force you to tap into your inner abilities, these beautiful gifts that you have that you've always just thought were just hobbies or an interest, because you're meant to pull in your resources into those full bore and use them as a source of income, but doing so in a sense that you know you're helping bring joy and happiness and light to others. Okay, this might be writing a book, being a painter, writing music. Lyrics are very important. Poetry, whatever it is that you do, feeding people. Oh, okay, and any act of love and kindness that you stand to almost gain nothing in, do it in the form where you're giving in the sense that it doesn't matter if I get anything back. This really fills my heart with joy. So donating to others, going through some of the stuff you have and say, how can my resources help others when I no longer need them anymore? It's making room for this brand new version of yourself to shine so brightly. I did see feeding others, as some of you will actually volunteer maybe at shelters. I'm not sure. There's something about feeding others, helping, because you are doing the carrying the act of love, unconditional love through you from God's source, and helping those in need. And they, I'm getting, will in turn down the road, when you least expect it and you weren't expecting it, which is so beautiful and authentic, um, they will end up being someone who advocates for you down the road. Everything we do is connected. And when we operate out of complete authenticity, not worrying about how other people view us, that's their perception. It's their own unique experience, has nothing to do with us. And just being true to yourself and doing so out of unconditional love, there's no strings attached. You just know that you're allowing Spirit to ride through you, to co create with this beautiful creator energy and bring into this world what is needed. Remember, I'm being told, thank you to your ancestors, you have been helped many times when things crashed and burned. Some of you are also very multi talented. You're meant to realize you can do it all. You can do it all. Bring forth all of your talents. Some of you are going to combine two things. Some of you, I know, when I'm painting or when I'm writing poetry or song lyrics or anything of that nature, I'm pulling from my experience. And so the people that receive my products, whatever it is I come up with, actually receive the emotion behind it. And because I've come through to the other side and experienced such great loss and so-called loss, traumas, all of that, they can feel the healing power behind it, because you're transmuting and alchemizing all of that negative pain into something incredible. And people can pull from that power based on the essence you provided, your own unique signature in that product. Okay. Also, I just split to justice. That's how you attain your justice. Your success is your justice. It's not necessarily just a big old money bag that's going to drop out of the sky and Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful just sits on your lap, says, by the way, I've been waiting for you my whole life. Okay, actually, that's a little creepy. So, red flag. But, and it is meant to pull you out of these difficult times where you felt left out of the cold, like you've had things taken from you, like maybe finances are a struggle. You are meant to tap into these creative gifts you have and start running with them and putting them out there. So if you feel like, why I'm doing everything I feel I'm supposed to, why am I still struggling? It's because you've got to meet the creator part way. You've got to set it in motion in a 3D world. Pick up that paintbrush, pick up that pen, start typing out that story, start doing whatever it is you feel called to do. Make some cupcakes, donate them to something, whatever it is. Something's calling you and you've been maybe ignoring it. And I just heard someone say, no, I'm not. Okay, maybe you're not the one. You're not the one ignoring it. Then give yourself a pat on the back. You're picking up on all of this. You're coming out of this hermit, this time of being in this isolation away from all these people who made you feel like you weren't valued, like you were an option, like you were left out in the cold. And in doing so, you actually learned so much. And you're meant to bring that out into the world. You are the mentor, you are the teacher. Okay? So take what you've learned, bring it out into the world, and share it with others. This is the whole point. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. Again, if you get called to have a personal reading, email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. My YouTube channel, you can subscribe for free there. It is Earth Angel 3811. I'm wishing you so much love and light, giving you the biggest squeezy hugs, because everything you just walked through instead of avoiding is what's setting you up on this highest timeline. And you are going to show a lot of people a lot of things about how wonderful it is to hold faith and believe in yourself and keep pushing through the obstacles. You've proven it. You've passed so many tests. Keep shining.